Learn about the county's model healthcare plan, convenient family clinics, children's programs, neighborhood and senior centers, transportation services, and more.
Hi, welcome to Hillsborough Health, a series that lets you know something about the services available to residents. Today's show will be about Hillsborough County Aging Services. I'm Agatha McDougall, and I'd like each of my colleagues to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I work with Hillsborough County. I'm a Human Services Supervisor with the Senior Center section.
My name is MT Haudagisa, and I'm a General Manager for Nutrition Services and the Wellness section.
And I'm Lori Radis, and I'm one of our Senior Center Managers with the Senior Center section.
Thank you, ladies. Let's talk about Hillsborough County Aging Services, who we are, what we do, how long we've been in business.
Well, actually, I can start with that.
Okay.
Hillsborough County, we have been serving seniors for over 30 years. We take pride in the services that we provide to our community. We are funded through our Older Americans Act, several different funding sources, state, federal, and of course the Board of County Commissioners. We take pride in all the services which range for helping seniors that are in need of our services to those that are active in the community.
I think one of the best things that we do about our services is we help our individuals to age in place and to actually have a location to come to call a melting spot. It's your home away from home. When we're looking at our different components of aging and the services that we provide, we're looking at just a gamut of wonderful services that are available to our active adults and our aging community.
Right, and we found that our services are very effective in providing various different services for our aging in regards to health, maintaining their health, keeping them from being isolated in the community, and which then causes depression.
Sometimes we look at some of the chronic diseases or chronic illnesses that we've never experienced, and now as we begin to age and oh my gosh, I'm hitting 50 and I'm freaking out because now I have arthritis and I've never heard of that or seen that in my world, and so we're educating our consumer a little bit more.
Absolutely.
All right, and what about those consumers? Beginning with those who need assistance, what type of services do we offer those?
Services can range anywhere from personal care to homemaking. Also, we provide nutrition and education. Case management is one of the key pieces in which we provide and connect our seniors to the services that are needed within the community and or locally. And then also the personal care for those clients or for those seniors that are in their homes that need bathing, assistance with personal care. Those services are so essential. And also homemaking, maybe having their prescriptions picked up, assisting them with maybe making a light meal, keeping their environment clean. Those are essential. And also the nutrition program.
Absolutely, and the nutrition component has two components to that. There's the home delivered meal program and the group dining or congregate dining. And the home delivered meal program is for those who are 60 and older who qualify. And we provide 6 days or 7 days of meals as well as breakfast, as well as nutritional education and one-on-one counseling for those that need it. On the congregate or group dining program, it is at all of our 6 senior centers and 15 senior dining sites where people can come for a noonday meal, enjoy the activities and the wellness classes that are going on there.
Right.
And one last thing I wanted to say was about the companionship that we do have also in our in-home services. That really is helpful for people that if they do feel that isolation, that they can if they're homebound.
That is essential.
And that carries on with our home delivered meals. When we look at that, sometimes our consumers are totally isolated and they do not have that social interaction except a doctor's visit or the person who comes to deliver their meal. And it's nice that we have that component to our services. It not only serves for the nutritional value, but it serves as well for the interaction and to ensure their social, emotional, and just physical well-being throughout the course of the week.
That is so
Absolutely.
true, and that has been one of the key pieces because as our staff go out and visit with these clients, they're able to come back and let us know if these seniors are in need of additional services. So then we're able to meet them at a different area of their lives to ensure that they have quality of life so they can maintain and be maintained in their own environment. That's a key piece.
Most definitely.
That's true.
So in the beginning, how do those seniors get those services? What are their first steps to receiving
Well, they
those
can
services?
actually call. They can call Central Intake, the Central Care Center at area code 813-272-5250, or they can call the Disability and Resource Center. And either one of those two numbers would be able to assist them with getting them started with the services. And of course, there is an eligibility process for some of those seniors that are 60 and older for some of the programs, but then others that are 50 and older, they can come to the senior center and look at the services that are being provided.
And then those who have family members that are still techno-savvy can also look online with Hillsborough County's website and navigate through that website to look at our different locations, whether it be the congregate dining sites or our senior centers, and that will actually take you to our central call center, which is the hub of where our services begin.
Absolutely. And for those that are not in the general vicinity but have parents that are interested, they can use the 1-800 number, 1-800-96-ELDER.
Very good.
Okay, great. All right, what about the seniors that are more active in our community? What kind of services and programs are available to them?
I love that
active.
because that's my area of expertise. When we look at wellness, we look at just a whole gamut of wellness. We look at not just the physical component to wellness, the spiritual component, just your everyday individual and how you can maximize the quality of your life. And by engaging in the different programs that we offer in our facilities, you not only have the opportunity for self-betterment, although you are also looking at the opportunity to maybe make a new friend along the way,
That's right.
meet a new acquaintance along the way. And we are gauging all of that through our 7 dimensions of wellness. And MT, I think you might be able to highlight a little bit about the 7 dimensions of wellness.
Our goal is to enrich the lives of those in both body, mind, and spirit. And through that, all of our facilities are offering classes and presentations, lectures on the 7 dimensions, which are, you might have to help me here if I remember. So we have the physical dimensions, the emotional dimensions, intellectual, spiritual, occupational, environmental, and nutrition. And social. And an example of that would be, for instance, Tai Chi is offered at a lot of our centers, and that one has various components of that, of the wellness and of the 7 dimensions. You get the social aspect, you get the spiritual aspect, you get the physical aspect, and even the emotional aspect, as it does bring you, into a calm and peaceful place. So as you can see, these are just one of the classes that would bring those dimensions, and I think Lori can speak to even more of the classes that we have.
I think when we look at it, we look at sometimes, when folks walk into our facilities, a consumer just walked in the other day and she said, I like the vibe of this facility. The music was playing, every room was occupied, programs were happening. We had a cardio fitness class going in one room. We had some guys playing a guitar in another room. We had an art class with painting and everything. And so when you walk through a facility and without even having to verbalize our services, we're painting a picture of who we are and what we're doing within Hillsborough County. And when someone tells you that they like the vibe and they feel comfort when they walk through the doors, that's who we are and what we're all about.
Yeah. And the beauty of it is that there's different levels. So you don't have to be a Tai Chi master. You can come in with just a basic level and understanding of what those exercises are. And the beautiful part of it is that some of the classes are instructor-based led. So those instructors are going to help you and guide you through those courses, which is awesome. And then for those that want independent exercise programs, if they want to use the weights, they can go in and use the weights, and then as they grow, they're welcome to enroll into one of the classes or even teach a class. That would be awesome. But it's just amazing to see belly dancing, Zumba classes.
Salsa, ballroom dancing.
It is amazing. It's
barbell,
amazing to
weight
see,
classes.
and seniors that are actually teaching these classes, not just taking the classes.
That kind of leads me into the wonderful volunteer opportunities that we have at our senior centers. For those that want to give back to the community, and or if you have a life skill that you'd like to share, if you're computer literate, we know that our seniors are loving the computer classes and the education. So any of these opportunities are, and we welcome and we are open to volunteer opportunities.
And our seniors provide so much enrichment to our senior centers in every facet of the way. We provide and we really yearn for all their life enrichments that they are able to share with even our staff. So we do welcome those opportunities for them to come, and any type of volunteer opportunity that they have, we usually are pretty open to that, and we love to have it, and we know that our volunteers really make a difference for our community.
Yes,
and I'd love to share a quick story, if I may. We had one of our seniors recently join the facility, And this person is a retired professor from the University of South Florida. And that person's area of expertise was in computer technology. And the person was actually taken back about how our seniors are utilizing the computers at our facilities for social networking, Facebooking, Pinterest, all of the different websites that they can go and navigate through. It's not just how do I turn on the button anymore. We're looking at today's world, and today's world is all about gadgets. We're looking at iPads. People will bring them in. Hey, I just got one of these. Help me program it. Download all the different apps and things like that.
That's awesome.
That's right.
And that's the camaraderie and the family environment that we are fostering within our facilities. It's an extension.
And I think we really get that again by making it a real holistic environment.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Well, talk about the educational programs that you offer, things about diet and exercise and blood pressure and all that.
I'd love to take the lead on that. One of the greatest things that I've been blessed to see in my 22 years with the Hillsborough County is to see some of our evidence-based programs. Like I mentioned earlier, arthritis starting to kick in, maybe a couple of other chronic diseases or chronic illnesses that you were never aware of that you had. So yeah, you can Google it, you can read about it on the internet, although what better way to truly understand some new deficit by taking an evidence-based program in one of our facilities. It gives you a certified facilitator who's going to do a lecture-type interaction of information. Most of the time you're getting resource material on the spot, and we don't just leave it after the class is over. We'll come back to you a couple months later, and we're gonna ask you, so, remember how we talked about your diet and exercise and how we had to modify that a little bit? Where are you on that? Are you still going through the drive-thrus, or are you picking up veggies now?
Okay, yeah. Two of the classes, we have a Matter of Balance class that is also an evidence-based class, helping people with exercise, and balance is so critical and important, as well as a diabetes prevention, where we had over 90% of the participants who did lose weight. That wasn't really even one of them, but they did lose weight and get healthier. So yes, those educational classes are key, and we bring in, not only do we have our staff in aging services that are qualified to train and to promote those, but also we have qualified instructors and lecturers coming in.
Okay, well, tell me about some of the special events that you guys do throughout the year.
I think our most recent was our Brain and Body Challenge. We are looking to engage our minds in a little different capacity these days. We had over 500 people in attendance at this past event. We had different gaming stations set up. We had different electronic interactive games, something to maximize the mental faculties a little bit and make you think about things, different pictures and recall, and just everything to engage your mind and keep your mind as sharp and healthy as one would imagine.
Yeah, it was great how we had teams that competed against each other for prizes and trophies too.
Most
So
definitely.
that was great.
And that's the nice thing, that we're always growing and trying different things and new things to just keep our seniors active in the community and healthy in various different ways.
Absolutely, and the Artisan and Talent Festival, which was the first one of that kind this last year that we did, incorporated not only the artistic abilities of our residents of Hillsborough County, but also the performing arts. And that was such a hot success at Mosey. We look forward to doing it again annually. The paintings and the crafts are judged by professionals, and it's always a wonderful event.
And it was
really
awesome
highlights.
to see so many seniors.
Yes.
How awesome and how talented they are.
It was a wonderful day.
I think the best thing about these events are that they're also open to the community members as well. So if you're not sure about our services and you're just contemplating, what's aging and senior centers all about? That's a great way to get your feet wet. Come on to one of our programs and one of our special department events. Check us out, get your feet wet, engage a little bit, and then find the senior center or congregate dining site that's closest to you and become involved.
Absolutely, and all of our events are always on our main page on the website under upcoming events, or you can call, like Lori said, any of your local senior centers. And our current one that will be coming up will be our senior prom, which I know both of you have a lot of experience in facilitating.
Take you back to your high school days, getting all dolled up for that special occasion. For the ladies, it's the hair and the makeup. For the guys, yes, you have to don a tuxedo that day.
And seeing all the beautiful ladies.
And every year, it's just a different theme that we have. Live music, DJs, the interactions, the ambiance of your senior prom. It's wonderful to relive it. It's like a high school reunion
And
all
don't
over
forget,
again.
the
Meeting
king
different
and
people.
queen are crowned.
Yes,
So that's a lot of fun.
And they take that very seriously.
Yes, they do.
They actually run for that role and are out there throughout that and kind of networking. I'm going to be the queen. I'm going to be the king.
Okay, well, what about the ones that are site level senior events? How do people find out about those, and are they the same or are they different at different locations?
Each senior center and nutrition site offers a little unique programming based upon the population and the area of town that we provide service to. I can speak specifically from my facility, and that is that we have done a Fitness for Life 2-mile fun walk. We started that about 3 years ago with 100 walkers, and we actually have done that every year now, with the past one just ending during the month of May with over 150 people walking in the morning. And it's just a better way to socialize, interact, and put a little fitness in your life. We do a little bit of what we call the amazing race that you see on TV, but we do it senior center style. So we give our seniors different challenges and different destinations and obstacles and detours that they have to get to the finish line. And once they acquire and reach the finish line, they are gifted with so many wonderful door prizes and things like that. So there's a full gamut of just site level in addition to our department level ones that we offer. And I think we left out some of the most important. We serve such a diverse population that in the past 2 years we have put on, instead of just site level Black History celebrations and our Hispanic heritage, we have now moved that to a department level and have great attendance at those events.
Absolutely.
Okay, and again, those can all be found on the website, right, with all the information?
Yes, on our Aging Services website under Active Seniors, and then the activity calendars, we'll have all of our senior center calendars, and you can go, and it has all the information as well.
And they can also contact their local senior centers to see what is offered. If they don't have accessibility to the website, they're welcome to call or even stop by. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, and they're welcome to take a look and see what does the senior center have to offer. But that's also a good opportunity for our volunteers. And one good benefit of that is that our volunteers come and they bring us ideas, things that they have done in the past that have worked for them or that they love to do, and those inspirations become realities. So we encourage people that want to come out to volunteer to our programs, absolutely come to our senior centers, bring us what you have. We would love to see you and have an opportunity to meet you and see if maybe we can bring some of those programmings to
And let's
fruition.
not forget that our senior centers are for 50 plus.
Yes.
So some of our specific programs, like the meal program, do have qualifications for those 60, but anyone 50 plus is welcome, and we are waiting to have you come to our senior centers.
I think it's important that we dispel that myth.
Yes.
When we look at a senior center, in our mind, we look at, oh, that's a great place to drop my 80 or 90-year-old grandparent or mother or father off at. Not anymore. This is a place for you. We're looking at wellness, we're looking at education, we're looking at a social gathering spot, we're looking at additional evidence-based programming, and what the senior center name does not even encompass is it's got a little bit for everybody. We've got folks that will come on their lunch hour that are still working and take a cardio class, clean up a little bit, and back to work they go.
And let me tell you, the winner of the senior games last year was an 80-plus-year-old. So we do have those as well that come in, and like Lori says, we have everything to offer, a wide gamut at our senior centers for all ages.
Yeah, let's talk about the more frail seniors. Tell us about the ones that you know stories about, the ones that have come to your center and said what a difference it made because they were depressed and now they have somewhere to go. And the meals program, and also at the senior centers, about how that has changed people's lives.
And I think that it's impacted them in several ways, not just the socialization piece, but also the health piece, because we do have educators that will come and do presentations on fraud, on health, various different topics. We even have people that will come in and tell you the do's and don'ts on traveling. So if you're going to travel abroad or even travel just locally or close by, they're going to give you that information, which is really great. And the nice thing too is that what we provide through economics checkup and also the benefits checkup, there are so many available services that can assist seniors. And seniors don't even know that they qualify for these services. So we have actual people that will help them and assist them with going on to either economics or the benefits checkup and see what they qualify for.
Okay, well that sounds great. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Whew, getting health information is a nightmare.
It's all in how you look at it. To you, it's a pile of books and reading until your eyes drop out. But to me, I go straight to NIHseniorhealth.gov, click on what I want, and boom, there it is.
NIHseniorhealth.gov, the medical website created with older adults in mind by the National Institutes of Health.
Getting health information at our age is tough.
Yeah, it's all how you look at it. To you, it's a pile of books and reading till your eyes drop out. But me, I go to NIHseniorhealth.gov, click on what I want, and bingo, there it is.
Well, thanks for the tip.
NIHseniorhealth.gov. It's easy to use. You can make the text bigger, make the contrast better, even make it talk to you. If only everything else out there were senior friendly. NIHseniorhealth.gov, built with you in mind.
Ombudsman.
Ombudsman. No matter how you say it, Florida's long-term care ombudsman program means real people helping real people. By advocating on behalf of our state's most vulnerable citizens, ombudsmen help ensure the health, safety, and welfare of our long-term care residents. By volunteering their time, they give a powerful voice to those who might never be heard.
Ombudsman.
Florida's long-term care ombudsman program, real people helping real people.
Let's talk about the services that have impacted seniors' lives and the way we've helped seniors in the community. Lori?
I'd like to share a story that's really dear to my heart. We have one of our senior center members who joined our program about 5 years ago when the center first opened that I'm responsible for in the town and country community. This gentleman had recently lost his wife, a partner of over 50 years, and he really didn't know where to turn. He just happened to stumble across the senior center, walk through our doors, and as we listened to his story of how he lost his companion in life, and he just didn't know where the next chapter would take him, he started walking through the vibrant, uplifting facility, looking at some of the things and some of the activities that he and his wife had once enjoyed. Through conversation, we learned that he was very affluent and articulate and was a guitar and musician by nature. So we reeled him in and he started playing the guitar. And a few months later, he said, I kind of like this. And before you know it, today, when we look back 5 years ago, he's one of our senior center volunteer instructors who teaches a beginning and progressive guitar class for us. He sings with a quartet at all of our special events. Not to mention he serves on our advisory council because he wanted an opportunity to give back and help to steer where active and aging seniors would have a place to give their opinion and where their thoughts and input actually mattered. And he's still vibrant, coming to our facility 5 days a week. I'm going to tell you that one day they actually played a joke on us. It was a Friday afternoon, a couple minutes before closing time, and a group of about 10 of them brought their sleeping bags and a couple of them brought their cots. And I looked, I said, what are you guys doing, going camping for the weekend? They said, yeah, at your senior center. We're here to stay. We're not leaving. We love it so much. So that is so wonderful that we truly have the ability to affect and impact folks' lives every day.
Yeah. And we hear stories like that all throughout our senior centers, how important it is our senior centers are there, that they're there for the community, that they're there for our seniors, because without them, people just would not live. They would not find that quality of life that they so desperately need. And we hear that a lot, that some of our seniors, their spouses have passed away, and so they're alone. And so they come to our senior centers, not just to meet other people, but to bring those enrichments, the skills that they have had, and they feel like, you know what, I still have them to give, and I want to continue to give them to our seniors in our community. So it's just a wonderful opportunity for our seniors to be a part of, and we are proud to be a part of that team.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think what's also nice is when you look at the community members who physically walk in and they venture out into waters that they might not have actually even stepped foot into, and they say, you know, I'm not a painter, although I'm going to try that painting class. And before you know it, 3 or 4 years later, they're entering in their artwork in one of our department events, or they're performing at one of our live programs.
Or learning a new language,
Most
and then
definitely.
being able now to teach that language.
Most definitely, and that's who we are and what our story is all about.
So tell us again how people can get involved in the wide range of services that aging provides.
They can definitely contact Hillsborough County Central, our central call center at area code 813-272-5250 if they wanted to find out additional information about our senior center services, or they can go to our website directly, take a look at that website and see what type of services would be beneficial for their needs. And we are so proud that we are able to service not just those seniors that are in need, but also those seniors that are active within our community.
Definitely. So if those that are looking for any services, if any caregivers that need services in the home, for personal care, homemaking, companionship, home delivered meals, and or if you're an active senior, please check out Hillsborough County Aging Services and we will meet your needs.
Okay, ladies, we only have a few minutes left. Do you have anything you'd like to add, anything that we might have missed in some of the questions that I asked today? Lori?
I'd just like to reiterate and touch a little bit more on the active senior center component, since that is my area of expertise. If you have never visited one of our senior centers within Hillsborough County's aging, I challenge you today, stop in, check us out, dispel the myth, because we are here, we are active, and I can tell you that if you take my cardio fitness class, it will make you sweat and burn calories.
Yeah, all right.
Absolutely. I'd like to just remind the consumers that Hillsborough County is here for all of your needs for aging services, from the very frail to the extremely active. So please check us out on our website again, as well as calling our local senior centers. We're here for you and we're ready to serve you.
And that's a great point. Thank you so much, MT, because our seniors and our community needs to know that we are here for them. Aging Services provides not just for the active seniors, for the frail seniors, through our case management program, the personal care program, our homemaking program, and of course the meal program. Those are so essential. And so then in addition to serving the frail seniors, we also then serve our active senior program and our active seniors in our community. So that is just such a wonderful multitude of services that we provide through Hillsborough County. And we're all so thankful that we are a part of that.
Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me today and telling the citizens what we offer Hillsborough County residents. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here today.
Thank you.